What is actually happening behind the glittering stage and the camera spotlight when Jungkook's name once again becomes the center of the world's attention? Why was the public suddenly shocked by HYBE's official statement that seemed to expose a big secret behind the contract between BTS's Golden Magne and international brand Calvin Klein? Is this merely a business strategy? Or is there a hidden intrigue that has been tightly guarded all this time? These questions have now become the hot topic, not only among ARMY, but also in global media trying to uncover the truth behind this shocking news. When the news of the collaboration between Jungkook and Calvin Klein was first announced, the world seemed to pause for a moment. Jungkook's stunning visuals combined with Calvin Klein's iconic image created the perfect combination, sparking the biggest marketing campaign in recent years. But who would have thought that behind all the dazzling photos, viral campaign videos, and skyrocketing sales, there is actually a much more complex story. HYBE, which has always been known to be extremely protective of its artists, has now spoken up in a tone that has left the public surprised. In its official statement, HYBE did not merely confirm the existence of an exclusive contract between Jungkook and Calvin Klein. They also mentioned a long negotiation process involving heated debates, big decisions, and even potential risks to the idol's career. This statement alone is enough to make millions of fans wonder, what risk is being referred to? Did Jungkook almost lose this opportunity? Or was there certain external pressure that made this process far from smooth? An internal source, who refused to be named, revealed that the negotiations between HYBE and Calvin Klein lasted for months. It wasn't only about the contract value or the duration of the collaboration, but also about image rights, schedule arrangements, and creative limitations to be given to Jungkook. The fact that HYBE had to directly participate in every meeting shows just how sensitive this agreement was. Interestingly, there are rumors that in the early stages of discussions, this contract almost got cancelled due to disagreements over the distribution rights of campaign photos in certain countries. On the other hand, fans began noticing changes in Jungkook's social media activity during this negotiation period. He rarely posted personal content and even appeared absent from some unofficial events he usually attended. Was this part of a strategy to maintain an exclusive image for Calvin Klein? Or was Jungkook under mental pressure from the heavy burden of negotiations? This question was further reinforced when a famous fashion journalist revealed that Calvin Klein initially wanted a bolder campaign concept, but HYBE rejected it to protect Jungkook's image in the eyes of the Asian public. HYBE's decision to protect their artist is certainly commendable, but behind it, there is speculation that the relationship between the company and the global brand once became heated. One clue is the delay in the release of the first campaign, which was pushed back by almost 3 weeks from the original schedule. In the fashion world, such a delay can mean big trouble, especially when it involves a figure as big as Jungkook. Some industry analysts even believe that this postponement was the result of a long compromise, in which both parties eventually reached middle ground after intense negotiations. Not stopping there, HYBE in its statement also hinted that this contract would open up new opportunities that have never been done before by a K-pop artist. This sentence sparked wide speculation. Will Jungkook become the first global brand ambassador to have full control over his campaign concept? Or will Calvin Klein release a limited edition collection directly inspired by Jungkook's personal style? International fashion media began guessing, while ARMY around the world waited for official confirmation, trying to look for clues in every social media post by the idol. However, the biggest question still hangs. Why did HYBE choose to speak up now? Is this part of a strategy to suppress negative rumors that have begun to spread? Or do they want to signal that the relationship between Jungkook and Calvin Klein is not just an ordinary commercial collaboration, but something that has strategic significance for his future career? One thing is certain, HYBE's statement has successfully created a wave of global discussion. The hashtag Jungkook Calvin Klein is trending again in various countries, accompanied by long speculations that are not necessarily true. In a situation like this, every word, every hint, and every move Jungkook makes will be analyzed by fans and the media. Everyone is waiting for the next step, whether there will be an official press conference or instead, a major campaign release that will answer all questions. Interestingly, some parties in the fashion industry believe that HYBE's decision to reveal a little information is only the tip of the iceberg. There is a strong possibility that there are still many contract details deliberately kept secret to create a surprise effect in the future. If that's true, the public could be shocked by an even bigger collaboration announcement involving Calvin Klein and Jungkook on a global scale, perhaps even across industries. Whatever happens next, one thing is clear. Jungkook has once again proven that he is not only a singer and performer, but also a global icon with extraordinary appeal in the fashion world. Meanwhile, HYBE has shown that they will always be at the forefront to ensure every step their artist takes is well protected, even if that means facing long negotiations, full of drama and laden with intrigue. The question now is, how long will the public have to wait until all the truths are revealed? Will there be a direct confession from Jungkook about this process? Or will he let this mystery live on, allowing curiosity to keep burning in fans' hearts as they try to find out? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. This story is far from over, and the next chapter might be far more shocking than anyone could imagine. However, after all the speculation, rumors, and analyses that spread wildly on social media and fan discussion forums, now it is time to present the actual facts. All the dramatic descriptions about tense negotiations, potential contract cancellations, and HYBE's direct involvement in the long drama discussed across various channels turns out to have never happened at all. Yes, the news circulating above is not fact, but rather a series of narratives built from exaggerated pieces of information, baseless speculation, and misinterpretations of several social media posts. This clarification comes directly from an official and accountable source. HYBE, through its representative, confirmed that the collaboration between Jungkook and Calvin Klein went very professionally, transparently, and without major issues as discussed out there. There were no tense negotiations or last-minute cancellation threats. In fact, the collaboration was agreed upon in a positive spirit from the beginning, as both parties saw great potential that would be created when a global icon like Jungkook worked in synergy with the world's legendary fashion brand. Furthermore, the rumor that the campaign was delayed due to internal disputes is also proven to be untrue. The adjustment to the release schedule did occur, but it was purely due to technical production reasons and marketing strategy, not because of disagreements. In the international creative industry, such adjustments are common, not a sign of conflict. HYBE and Calvin Klein had even prepared a promotion schedule carefully, ensuring every step was designed to maximize the campaign's impact. Even more importantly, the issue that Jungkook intentionally reduced his social media activities to create an exclusive image for Calvin Klein is also nothing but public assumption. In reality, Jungkook was indeed busy with his personal schedule, music projects, and of course his obligations related to BTS activities overall. There was no special instruction from Calvin Klein or HYBE to limit his interactions with fans online. Calvin Klein itself, through a brief statement, revealed that they highly valued Jungkook's professionalism during the collaboration. They stated the creative process went smoothly, fresh ideas flowed without significant obstacles, and the whole team was impressed with Jungkook's dedication, who gave direct input in several aspects of the photo shoot. This statement confirms that the collaboration was carried out in mutual respect, far from the tense impression portrayed by the rumors. Why then could sensational news like this appear and spread so quickly? The answer is simple. Jungkook's extraordinary fame, combined with the public's curiosity about the lives of global stars, creates fertile ground for rumors to grow. In the entertainment world, even the smallest gap in information can turn into a big story when spiced with opinions, assumptions, and emotionally driven narratives. Especially when the topic involves two big names, BTS and Calvin Klein, both of which have massive fan bases and media attention worldwide. This is why, even though in the end this information proved to be false, its impact was already widely felt. Many fans were worried, some even angry, while certain online media took advantage of this moment to gain reader attention. In fact, as fans or consumers of information, we have the responsibility to verify the truth of news before believing or sharing it. This case serves as an important reminder that not everything that looks convincing on our phone screens is the truth. Narratives wrapped in journalistic style and given a dramatic touch can indeed make readers immersed in the story, but that does not mean every detail is factual. Even seemingly reasonable news can be nothing more than a combination of small facts and excessive embellishment. The final fact is clear. The contract between Jungkook and Calvin Klein went smoothly, without major drama, without tense negotiations as depicted. HYBE does protect its artists, but this time they did not need to save the situation, because the situation itself never existed. All parties involved respected each other and worked together to create a successful collaboration. For fans, this is good news. There is no reason to worry or feel Jungkook is under pressure. On the contrary, he actually enjoyed the opportunity to explore another side of himself in the fashion world, while also bringing BTS and the name of South Korea to a wider stage. This collaboration is proof that Jungkook can break boundaries of genre and industry without being colored by drama that in reality never happened. In conclusion, the previously circulated news was merely a picture full of speculation, formed in such a way as to provoke curiosity. The anonymous sources quoted could not be verified, and the official sounding statements turned out to be free interpretations of sentences taken out of context. All of this proves how easily a narrative can be built, then believed by many people, especially when involving a public figure as big as Jungkook.